Okay, here's how to make a character. Take the circle and you make it as big as you want. Now I'm going to turn it white inside, so I can select white down here. And I'm going to change this line because it's cartoony. I want it to be like quite obvious that it's a cartoon. So I've turned it up here to 4 pixels, so 4 pixels in size. Now I'm going to make some eyes. Now to do this, I only have to do it really once. I make one white again, and again change the pixels to 4. I can then make a second slightly smaller. I'm going to keep that one black, and then the third one I make smaller again and I turn white. And what I do is I put the black one inside the white one, and I put the white one inside the black one. I'm just going to make that a little smaller actually. I'm not too happy with that, just to give it some light. Now I use the selector tool, draw around it, arrange, group, and now if I right click I can clone the group, and I've got 2 instantly. I've got 2 eyes, so I can just place my eyes on my face like so, and I can move them around. Okay, now I'm going to make a mouth, and to make a mouth I'm going to use this one here, selector tool, and I'm going to draw a rough triangle. And you can see that didn't work there, so let's just go back, choose that one there, wrong tool. There you go, you see it goes dark. So I've used that one, drawn 3 lines, and I can, when I've done that, I can move the lines a little bit more if I'm not happy, and center that there. Okay, and what I'm going to do now is I'm going to right click and I'm going to clone that shape. So I've got 2, and I'm just going to make one very smaller, and I'm going to turn that one white, and I'm going to fit that one inside there like so. Now I'm going to turn the outside one, click on the outside one, there we go, pixels, 4 point again. Now I'm going to draw the teeth. So I draw the teeth by just literally selecting out side and drawing a line down. Then I select out. I must select out, otherwise I will end up drawing over the same line. So see what I'm doing. I'm clicking that one, clicking the white page, then coming back and down. Then I select this selector tool up here, and I'm then going to go and make these 2 pixels roughly. So select the line, 2 pixels, and again 2 pixels wide. There we go. So we've got our basic shape. Okay, now I want to make a hat. Now I can make it in a number of ways, but I'm going to select the outside circle and clone it. So I've got a clone of that, just like so. Now what I do is I get my pen tool here, and I draw a line roughly straight across. Doesn't matter if you don't make it straight across. And then I'm going to bend the line up like so. Just left click and bend up. I'm then going to click the selector tool up here, left click and drag a box around both the line that I've drawn and the circle, arrange, combine shapes and slice, and when I drag one away you'll see I've made one like so. Now you'll see the eyes have gone to the back, so if I go arrange and move backwards and move backwards again, all of a sudden the eyes appear. Okay, I want some eyebrows. Use the pen tool, and I'm just going to make a rough triangle like so, and then I'm going to expand it, and I'm just going to shape that a little bit like so. Selector tool and right click and clone shape. I've got 2. Now these are eyebrows, so this one's clearly going to go like so, but that one doesn't work. So what I do is I click this button here, flip horizontally, and all I've done is just done the same shape twice. Now if I'm not happy with them, I can reduce them down if I want, make one smaller if I want, doesn't matter, like so, and move them into position. Okay, now I want, this is going to be a hat, this top bit, so I'm going to give it a colour, pink, and I want a little band, so I'm going to select that, right click, clone, got two now, and if I just squidge that down like so, I'm going to end up with some sort of band that might go across like so, and I can change that to a different colour. Now you'll see the eyes have disappeared again, so arrange, move backwards, arrange, move backwards, arrange, move backwards, or I simply just click on the item that I want to bring to the front like so. Now I need a bobble on his hat, and I've just made a circle, and I can put that there like so. Okay, now I need to draw the body. I'm just going to move his mouth a little bit. I'm not happy with that, so just going to, if you move one and it doesn't go together, just draw around it, arrange and group like so. So now I can move it as a, that's better, happy with that. Okay, so now I'm just going to draw around the whole thing that I've done. No, I'm not for a minute, actually. I'm just going to draw the body. So I'm going to use that pen tool, and I'm going to just click on the face, down, 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 like so, and I'm just going to make a rough t-shirt. Now notice that I draw across the face. Now if you don't quite get it right, you can bend these down to try and marry them up afterwards. It doesn't have to be exact, it's not going to be perfect, it's a cartoon. Okay, so something like that, that's better. Again, select, and I'm going to move that to the back so the face comes forward. I'm going to turn that white, and I'm going to again make the outline 4 pixels because it's a cartoon, makes it a bit more fun. Click off, pen tool. Now I'm going to make a rough arm. Now again, I've got to make a full shape like so. I'm just going to put that over the top, arrange and put to the back. And now I'm going to draw a fist, and the fist can be something along these lines, a circle, might want a bit bigger than that, and there I go. Okay, now I've got the option here, I can draw around that with the selector tool, right click and clone, and then using the flip I could try and make things easier for myself if I want, arrange and put to the back like so. That makes it a little bit easier for me in some respects. Okay, we're worried about the colour in a minute. So now I'm going to draw the trousers, rectangle, and I'm just going to roughly draw over the top. Now I'm running out of space, so I'm going to select the whole lot and just pull him up a little bit so we can see what's going on. At this point I can, if I want, put some jeans, give him jean colour, and because it's a cartoon, again 4 picks, just give him that outline. Now the shoes I can make by doing a basic rectangle freehand. I know that's not perfect, but I can pull that down a little bit if I want there, and just pull that in to get it almost straight. Doesn't have to be perfect, but what I can do, turning that cross to that little white arrow and dragging, I can make a bend. That's really key, because drawing around that, right click and clone, I've got two, but that's too big for a shoe. So I'm just going to play around with the sizes, and I think that might be about right. So right click, clone, drag another one, maybe there, something like that. Okay, so let's now sort out the colour of his arms. So draw around his arms, and I might want to turn it into a peachy colour, skin type colour. And you'll see I've got this black line. Now to get rid of that, I hit that one, that icon there, right click and clear line colour. Right click, clear line colour. Again, right click, clear line colour, and select. And I've got a more skin tone colour. Just move it on that a little bit, and if I want, I can move it back a bit. Okay, select circle. I'm going to turn that skin colour to, and then I don't actually like the eye, so I'm going to ungroup, and I'm going to select the outer circle, and I'm going to get rid of that line colour. Arrange, ungroup, and select that eye and remove the line colour. Now I've done it, and what I'm going to do is just draw around it all and arrange, group, and that way if I grab anything I end up grabbing the whole lot. So I've made a little character using Xara, nice and simply, in a couple of little simple steps using just basic functions and basic shapes.